Sometimes I just don't feel like making dinner. I get home late, I don't feel like doing it. And I know that it's a struggle for me sometimes. Anyhow, I have a recipe from the Hungry Girl Cookbook, Clean and Hungry Obsessed or something, I think it was, right? So it is beefed up cheesy mac. So we're gonna try it. Cauliflower that I got, it's actually calling for 5 cups of chopped cauliflower. So I got some steamable cauliflower to like speed up the process. But this thing is supposed to only take prep time 15 minutes. I love that. 15 minutes and cook time 30 minutes. So come on, I really can't complain, right? 45 minutes should be doable. But I'm going to plan ahead. I'm doing it now so that I can have it tonight for dinner because it's in the middle of the afternoon. I happen to have the day off so I can do this. I'm hoping that my circus girl decides to do this as well. Okay, I've got my cauliflower going. I'm getting a pot of water ready. That's exciting. For the elbow macaronis, we're going to need 5 cups. Oh God, I don't think I can lift this in one hand. Dear God! Let's see. Yes, I can. All right. Whoa! 5 cups. This is real. 5 cups of uncooked macaroni, obviously, because I'm going to cook it up, right? So, and then we're going to do this fancy photography here. We're going to cook up 1 pound of extra lean green, I almost said green, extra lean ground beef. Okay, we're going to add some seasonings like onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and black pepper to this. And then we'll see where that takes us. But wait, you're probably wondering, how much of that garlic powder and such? Well, it's a half a teaspoon of the garlic powder, half a teaspoon of the salt and the onion powder as well. It also has a 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper in there. I actually prefer having minced garlic in there, and I know that I could just put the minced garlic in, but I'm going to follow the recipe just so I could see how this turns out. So it's true to the recipe. All right, let's see. All right, so I'm glad I bought 2 bags of this cauliflower because that only gave me 2.5, or just about 2.5 cups, and I need, what did I say, 5? So that's what we're doing here. I'm learning for you, girl. Okay, be forewarned. This recipe, when you're reading it, at first glance, you're going to see it says a teaspoon of the garlic powder and onion powder and such. But as you get into the directions on how to cook it, it will say a half a teaspoon is going to go into here, and the remaining teaspoon is going to go into here. So another half a teaspoon. Just be careful of that. Be very cognizant because you could wind up putting a whole teaspoon of the flavors into your meat, and that will be rather off-putting for some people. So that's the story. Make sure that you have read it thoroughly. I didn't make a mistake, but I just want to let you know. Be forewarned. It will say 1 teaspoon, but you only need a half in each part. The saucy, cheesy goodness is going to have the other half. Okay? Just a little tip. Check out my little assistant here, what he's doing. He's standing right where I need to be. Move, Barack. Move. Move over, please. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to prepare the cheesy sauce. I interrupt this for something very important. I think I might have misled you because the macaroni, it's supposed to be 1.5 cups. It said 5 ounces. I may have said 5 cups in the beginning. Oops. That's why you always have to watch all the way to the end. Just check on me, you know? Sorry about that if I made that mistake. I had made another recipe like this. It was just a cheesy mac and cheese without the beef. And so it called for the same ingredients. I've already tried this type of cheese sauce, but it just looks, I don't know if you can see it, but it just looks so disgusting. It really does, but it tastes really good. So don't let this turn you off. when you're doing it and you're like, this looks gross. It's not bad. It tastes really good. You're gonna like it. I like it. Okay, now it's looking real smooth. I always find that with this recipe, I have to put it in a little bit longer in the microwave for what it calls for. I give it an extra 10 seconds and then it comes out really nice. Okay, I think it actually was even faster than they had said because I feel like I eliminated a step by getting that cauliflower in the steamed cauliflower. So you just, I'm not gonna be able to do this very, I don't know, I'm not gonna be able to stir this with this little spoon. It's not gonna work out for me here. But what I'm saying is, you take all that stuff and you put it together, you know, the cauliflower and the elbow macaronis and the beef and all that cheese sauce that you just made. To make it simply filling, remember to put fat-free cheese sauce in there. So it's gonna be the fat-free cream cheese and the fat-free sour cream and all the spices, and that will keep it simply filling. Okay, so here's how it turns out. Oops, I'm covering the microphone. Okay, after it's all mixed together, this is how it looks. It tastes delicious. The only thing is I kind of skipped a step as well without chopping up that cauliflower into smaller pieces, but I don't really mind it in a bigger size. It saves time. I'm all about the saving time. I got my little chef assistant over here, Barack. He was waiting for something and he didn't get anything out of this meal. He's not very happy. Thanks for watching. Okay, here it is all, not plated up, but packaged up, let's call it that. I've got 2 containers for work, and then this will be some dinners for my husband and myself. It serves 6. If you're doing the freestyle, it's 8 points per serving. I think I had a little bit more than 1 pound, because you know how they package it up like, I don't know, 1.12 or whatever it was. It was probably a little bit over a pound of the beef, of the meat, and the the elbow macaroni, I was scooping it in thinking that I was going to be doing 5 cups of it, if you remember that I got that incorrect. So there's actually 2 cups of macaroni in there instead of 1.5. So it's a generous size amount that comes from this.